Nope, none of this whole thing. Oh dear goodness, it's just very bright. Let's go like this. That's a bit better. Okay. Hey there, I'm Nicole. Welcome everybody. I think we have one person looking here. So basically, this Saturday, I am super duper behind with my NaNoWriMo. I am a little bit election distracted at the moment, so I'm going to try to make up with that for the next, 90 minutes or so, doing a couple writing sprints here and there. If you're here, make sure you say hello. Let me know what you're working on. So I'm going to be working on my Christmas short stories, which is kind of like a novella because they're all interconnected and stuff. I'm doing a lot of line editing for those right now. So that is exciting. And I really like this kind of writing versus drafting because it's been a while since I've been able to do like line editing type stuff, and just focusing on like every little sentence and the little details is super fun. So that's what I'm working on. Definitely let me know what you are working on if you're sticking around. And yeah, I think I'll keep an eye on the chat for sure for a little bit. I'm probably going to start with like a 10-minute writing sprint just to get things going. And yeah. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do, because I haven't been able to figure out how to get the timing right on the screen, but what I can do, obviously, is just put it right on my phone. So I'm going to start off with a 10-minute writing sprint. Again, if you're here, say hi in the chat, and I will keep my eye on it this whole time as we kind of get started. So we have 10 minutes, and you know what, let's be like, it's November 7th, and it's a week into NaNoWriMo. Let's do 7 minutes. I feel like I really need like a slow warm up here. So 7 minutes, and you're going to hear, what should we hear? How about By the Seaside when we're done? All right, here we go. 7 minutes. Start. Woo, okay, writing sprint. Go. That stopped it. Okay, that was not as loud as I was worried it was going to be. I almost like didn't hear that. Okay. Sweet. So that was a 7-minute sprint. That was okay. Hey Meredith, how's it going? This is thank you for being here. So yeah, I'm working on editing my Christmas short stories, Christmas novella, whatever it is. It's kind of a novella because they're all interconnected, but they're short stories, so it's a little interesting what it is. But yeah, I've been editing and I'm literally typing everything directly into a new document, like funny little wordings as I go. Just super fun. Good for me. Haven't done any words for today, but hoping to get a good start this morning. Yes! Yay! Definitely. I know what you're working on, Meredith, is your romance novel, which sounds so cool, by the way. That's awesome. Yeah, I love hearing your videos about that. That's so exciting. Yeah. I also have written like a tiny bit today, but I started editing the story on Wednesday, I think, and honestly, I'm still editing it, and it's only like 3,000 words, so it's taken a while. Yeah, it's going pretty well. That's amazing. It just sounds like so much fun to write, honestly. And I think that's always a big, what's the word, factor, motivator in being able to keep writing and in your progress anyways. All right, so very productive writing sprints here, it sounds like. If we do another one, how long do we want it to be? Longer? About the same? What do we think? I'm not thinking anything super duper long, but well, it has been fun to write. Stuff I've done in the past has had a more serious bent to it, and this is goofy fun. Love it. Let's do in the middle. Let's do like 15. Sort of double it up slowly from 7 to 15. Yeah. Okay. 15 is perfect. Awesome. Yes. All right, here we go. So we have 15 minutes on the clock. This is awesome. I might actually finish editing this story in this time. Maybe. I hope so. Okay. And go. Oh. I know we're doing a writing sprint, but I interrupt this programming because NBC just called Pennsylvania for Joe Biden. Sorry, just letting you know. We can go back to writing now, but okay. And yes, I do have those notifications on my phone. Ah! Oh my god, that's crazy. Crap. Yes. Oh, me too. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for it to be done. Oh my god. That's I guess they must have just gotten a whole bunch new in. That's so exciting. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's crazy. That's so funny. Where's Scranton? Is that in? That's where the office is. That's in Pennsylvania, right? So has everybody called it now? I want to check all of the sites. Ah, that kind of ruined my writing sprint there. Everyone in my house is like, oh my god, he's the president elect. They're telling me. So that's so cool. But at least we can stop clicking refresh constantly. Oh my goodness. Oh, whew, I think my hand is shaking. Oh, that's amazing. Whew. Honestly, I don't know what to do. What the? Nice. I guess I go back to editing my story, or I don't know. I kind of want to turn the news on again. forever and ever. One last time. Nice. 301. That's not bad. How many did I get? um, I'm going to say it was like 313. I mean, that's not too bad for it being interrupted halfway through to start refreshing. That's awesome. Not too shabby. Yeah. It's yeah, I was hoping to finish this story, like line editing it, and I have probably another 300 words of it to do, which is, not that bad. So getting there slowly. Okay, so it's very distracting with the news sites and everything like that going on right now. But yay, Alan, you didn't forget. Awesome. All right, we can stop refreshing the news for a while. And Alan, what are you working on? Let us know. And then I think we will do another sprint. We'll just like give it a little bit rest for a bit. And then someone can suggest a length maybe. Gonna drink my green juice smoothie. I haven't had lunch yet, or lunch. I haven't had breakfast yet. Just trying to outline. Nice. Outlining can be the hardest thing, I feel like, sometimes. Just trying to figure out how all the story elements work together. Paranormal cop story. That sounds really cool. That's like an interesting combination of genres, like the police kind of story that you always hear about. That sounds so cool. Oh, well, I hope it's going well. Meredith, I know I can't remember what your last thing was, because I've been watching your vlogs too. I think you were doing your meet cutes recently. Don't like outlining, it's definitely necessary. It's very necessary for me too. I definitely can't, yeah, if I don't outline, then I end up with a mess. Even when I do outline, sometimes I end up with a mess. So, Yay! That's exciting. All right, the next portion of the story. And Alan's outlining, I'm editing. I have like 300 words of this short story, and then I have to figure out which chapter, if you're considering a novella, or story, if you're considering it a collection of short stories. I haven't quite decided what I want it to edit next. I'm kind of avoiding the hard ones, honestly. I'm enjoying the whole line editing groove, and I'm not really looking forward to rewriting a couple of them from more or less scratch. Yeah, you cannot create on the fly. So if we were to do another sprint right now, maybe another like 15 minutes, since our last one kind of got interrupted by the news. Let me know if you have thoughts and opinions. It's so weird, the dynamic of people who, like, you guys like type and I'm just chatting. I feel like there's not fast enough response time. Then you kind of have to fill the silence. 15 sounds good. Yeah, I'm going to try to focus. Try to focus for 15 minutes. 15 it is. Let's give it a shot. At the very least, I want to finish this short story. Okay, 15. Let's go. Whoa! What's that noise? Sorry. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that is so quiet, my little alarm thing, but that was 15 minutes. I was a little bit distracted, but not quite finished the story. Got a few words getting there. Unexpected noises were unexpected. I don't know. I just heard this weird, like, squishy sound just there. Like, what was that? How did everybody else do? Hopefully better than I did. 449. There you go. Okay, you are much better at being on focus. That's amazing, Meredith. I'm a Greenpeace volunteer, so the Slack's been kind of blowing up. So that's why I got distracted this time. That, Meredith, that's so good. That's really good for 15 minutes. Gosh, how many words do you write in an hour? I'm doing math. 400 times 15, 30, 45, 60, 4, 1200? Okay, that sounds about reasonable. That's really good. That's really fast. You got your antagonist motivation figured out. Oh, nice. That's so key, eh? Nice. Yeah. I'm usually around like 800 to 1200 in an hour. That's so, yeah. Antagonist motivation is so important. For sure. That's also usually a hard one to figure out. At least I have a hard time figuring it out sometimes, so good for you. So we have so many different genres of things that people are writing right now. That's awesome. And different stages too. We represent the 3 stages of writing, the 3 of us in the chat here. We have outlining, drafting, editing. It's awesome. All the different stages. I have definitely had my characters do things with no real reason before. Very much so. Probably more frequently than I would want. Especially when I was younger in writing and stuff. No, I didn't figure anything out. Fair, Meredith, very fair. In my, yeah. I think that sometimes when it's like a big bad, some of the earliest things that I wrote were very kind of fantasy, prophecy, revolution-y, and when you have a character that's almost like a Voldemort level, like evil person, I feel like it's even harder to figure out what their motivation is. Whereas in Project Musical, which I just did, he was a teenager putting on a play, and I'm like, oh, well, I can figure out why you're doing what you want, but someone who's big figure is so much harder. If he's a millennial, he doesn't need a reason. Oh. It was historical, eh? That's so cool. I love historical stuff. Historical romances and stuff, too. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm going to quickly calculate how many more words I have to do. Okay. Ooh, what is that? 400? 381. Me too, but they're harder. Yeah. Researching the time period of historical fiction stuff is crazy. I think because I started my YouTube channel when I was writing 1837, and I think one of my first videos was historical fiction is hard, because I spent every other, like, I would write a sentence and then I would have to go look something up, and then I would write a sentence and then I would have to go look something up. I haven't found a good way to like organize my research from the time period, like all the research that I have yet. I guess that maybe I tried a little bit of Scrivener, but not so much. Yeah. Because you have to know how long it takes to get there, right? Or like you have to have like a nice little map so you can visualize what's going on. Because mine was set in Toronto. I found all these maps of like old Toronto, and I would literally spend like so long looking at this map, being like, okay, they're going to like Jarvis Street, and then they turn left, and then they go to the house that's across from the lake. Like I was doing everything so close. I mean, Meredith, like I feel like those are very valid concerns, you know. For the plot of the story, do they have to ride all day? Do they have to spend the night where they are? It looks like we had a couple more people join us, so this is fun. Definitely introduce yourself if you just hopped on. Let us know what you're working on. We're talking about historical fiction right now in the chat and how much research is required to do it. So I think we should do another sprint in a little bit. Right? Okay. I have at least another 400 words set on this story, and I really need to get to the next one just to get the momentum going. Are we feeling longer, shorter? What are we thinking? Let me know if you have any opinions on it, and I will check my news again really quickly while we're thinking about this. There's a spider on my shirt? No, there's not. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that for now. Alan, that's hilarious. You would have to check the types of inns along the way. Okay. I love that. Okay. How about another 15-minute sprint? I think this is feeling like a good time period. Could he afford the inns? Would he sleep in a tent? These are all such good questions. Okay. So I am going to start a timer for 15 minutes, and we can keep chatting in the chat as well, or work, or whatever you want. Okay. 15. Hey, okay, that was 15 minutes. No, I don't have the news on. It's so cool to see people celebrating. Um, awesome. How did everybody do? I have not quite finished yet, but that was because I spent a while thinking about some like wording and such. So that's actually a good thing. Line editing, I'm realizing, does take a long time. I think I spent like 20 minutes this morning trying to figure out just the right word for like patient papers coming out of a book. It was a fast 15, wasn't it? I feel like the deeper you kind of get into it, the faster the time seems to go. Oh, I see that there were comments that I missed. Hi, Salix. Is that how you say your name? I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I completely outline brainstorm everything by hand. I can't. I physically can't do it on a computer. I have to kind of go to my notebook and figure things out in there, which means that I don't have it up here, but I like walk around with this notebook that's just like overflowing with stuff that's falling everywhere, and it's nutso. Oh, how did everybody go? Let me know. So weird trying to fill the silence. Totally distracted. Oh, right. You were a teacher. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. A kindergarten student winning. Oh, that's so sweet. What was that? That's really cool. To be fair, yeah, it's a little bit of it's a distracting writing sprint here with all the stuff that's happening. And the scholarship thing, that's really cool. High school senior, oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. It's crazy when someone you knew when they were little is now older, because I'm still in my 20s. There's very few people, but even like my little cousin who I met her when she was a baby, and now she can talk and like move around and communicate, and it's craziness. Yeah, it was a pretty fast 15 minutes. Maybe I think I want to do maybe one more sprint and then maybe go pop some prosecco after that. But maybe a little bit longer. But definitely let me know how you're going. If you're new, what you're working on, say hi. I'm so close to finishing this section of the story, which is super exciting. And then I just have to decide which one I want to edit next. And I think I know. I think I'm doing the ones that I like most first. Or I want to kind of, yeah. I'll worry about the ones that are problematic later. I think, if that makes sense. All right, are we up for one more? Let me know. The snowball method. That's so cool. I'm writing a collection of short stories. That's awesome. I love that. Based on some paintings you made. That's so like, I don't know. When I hear that, it sounds so creative. Yeah, up for another. You're getting really focused in them. Love it. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do like 20 minutes-ish. 21 minutes? Something like that. I'll make it 21. Just for an extra second of focus there. Okay. Here we go. One last sprint. Ooh, that is our time. Awesome. Oh, did it just start? It just started over again. That's hilarious. Okay, how did everybody do? I was able to finish line editing, at least the first round of line editing for that short story, and I started a different one, which is super exciting. A little bit harder, especially in the intro, though. My beta readers were like, this is feels like a laundry list of them doing things, so I'm trying to make the tension happen from the start. So that is going to be an interesting thing. How did everybody else do with their sprints? 513. Meredith, you're literally killing it today. Wow. That's awesome. So exciting. That's so funny. Do you find yourself doing that? Like when I've been writing these Christmas things, I find I don't put on carols, but I have to put on like ambient Christmas music. And then I always find myself wanting like cookies or hot chocolate or something too. It just puts it in your mind. Yeah. Literally killing it. How about everybody else? Nice. You got your plot almost figured out, maybe. That's amazing, Alan. Honestly, I don't know if you can like have it 100% figured out until it's written, you know what I mean? Because I feel like we all kind of change things around once it's on a page, but that's so cool. Like, woohoo. That's awesome. I feel you though on the maybe, I think. It's kind of hard to know. Yay! Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, so I am going to wrap it up here. I said it would be about 90 minutes, and so we've been on here for just over that, which is awesome. I really hope that everybody had a productive time. I did, despite the fact that we had an election result announced in the middle of this live stream. So this is only the second one that I've ever done. It's still a little touch and go with figuring out how things work. So if you have any feedback on how to make it better, let me know. I feel like it would also be fun to maybe try to do it with another author tuber as well. So there's like less of just me chattering and trying to fill the silence because it's a little But I'm gonna keep this going for like another couple minutes just in case you have any feedback or comments you want to throw in there. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful, productive writing day, and thank you so much for joining me. Good luck getting to your 2K or your outline or whatever it is. Me on mute for a bit here. Me too. It was really funny when you texted us and you were like, or chatted us, and you were like, I'm in the line at the grocery store. Thanks. Thank you so much, Meredith. Thank you. That's fair. Yeah. Me too. Usually by the second sprint, I'll just be muting the chat, especially like on Kate Kavanaugh's. There usually end up to be lots of chat. I'll be so into my thing that I end up muting it anyways. So I agree. Nutso. All right. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend. And I think I'm planning on doing this fairly regularly. So hopefully, again, next weekend, we can do another live stream and get some work done together. All righty. Bye.